In real estate, it's well known that cash is king, but even a king can be dethroned from time to time. In this video, I'm going to tell you a short little story about how I helped my client beat out a cash offer. But before I get into it, let's talk about why cash is even considered king. Sellers like cash offers simply because they provide a less riskier option to get to the closing table. With the cash offer, you don't have to worry about certain contingencies like a finance contingency or most times an appraisal contingency. And with the cash offer, it's going to allow you to close a lot quicker than you can with an offer with the loan. So I had a client that found the perfect house, and she pretty much came up to me and said, Worrell, I have to have this house or else. Now, I didn't want to find out what or else meant, so I know that I had to get to work and make sure that we got this house for her. Now, this house was in a perfect location, located in the west end of Atlanta, close to the Atlanta Beltline. And if you know how much of an attraction the Atlanta Beltline is, you know it's pretty competitive in this area when it comes to real estate. Not only that, this house had a unique lot, one that you can't really find as much in the area. So it had a driveway, which most houses don't have. The driveway leads to the backyard, and then the lot is about double the size of all lots around it. And the floor plan was pretty good. You have wide hallways and big bedrooms, something that's uncharacteristic for the area. And on top of all that, it was priced competitively. So it was priced between 200 and 300,000, which is a ripe price range for investors with cash offers. So when submitting an offer on this house, of course, I find out that there's a cash offer in place and that's their number one choice as of right now. So I knew we had to get pretty savvy with our offer coming in since we're going to have financing tied to our offer. So here's a couple of things that we did. One, we definitely had to make it a strong offer monetarily, so we had to at least start with the list price or better. Two, I got my clients pre-approved through the underwriting process. So this is a lot stronger than a regular pre-approval, as we took it to the next step before we went under contract, send it to the underwriters. They got all the documents they need to confirm that they'll be able to do this loan. And what this allowed us to do was write up an offer that does not have a finance contingency. So pretty much what this says to the seller is, hey, even though we're using a loan to purchase this house, we've already vetted it through the underwriters, so there's nothing that can happen that's going to stop us from being able to finance this house. Doing this allowed us to have very short terms and a very short closing time. And it allowed us to win the deal and make my clients happy, and I didn't have to find out what or else meant. If you've been struggling to get the house that you really want in this market, then let's chat so I can help make your next move your best move.